All right, looks like we are live, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, Hades 2, back on that today. Going to be doing pretty much a random run. Not going to be focusing on any kind of particular build or anything like that today. Just going to do a random, insane kind of run at it and see where we end up. I kind of looked up on the game and I know that it's not really about not dying or staying alive and anything like that, and more like learning and trying to optimize your build and see what works. So I just want to use this as like an experiment and see if I can get used to the different options that you get, and hopefully get better at this so I can actually get to the first boss. But I'm gonna give it a second till at least somebody comes in. How is everybody doing? Yeah, the first time I played this, I focused too much on trying to stay alive, and that's just not the way to play this game. It's kind of like playing a Souls game and worrying every time you die. Oops, let's go. There we go. Kind of wondered why there wasn't music. You know what? Let's scrap this. Let's start over.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Death to Kronos.
I did not pay attention to the story at all,
Vengeance for my family.
but it is actually interesting. I actually played offline, I think 2 nights ago, got pretty far, and then I realized what I was doing wrong.
I'll make the Titan pay.
But yeah, dying isn't bad. You're not punished for dying. I mean, you have to go back and you lose your progress if you die. But it actually grants you like a permanent kind of like upgrade. So even if you keep your money and loot and things like that. So the most important thing is to kind of learn from a mistake.
Justice bounds.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Let's see, your attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Your spirit is faster, inflicts days. Whenever your cast expires. We're gonna go with the first one. Our attack is kind of
We'll see if I need
underpowered right now, so anything we can do to improve just the base attack is the way to go.
theirs. Wastrels.
Using the dodge is the most important thing that I learned.
All back to dust.
As long as you don't stay in one spot too long, you give yourself a good chance of staying on. Hey Max, how you doing? Welcome in. Have you ever played any of the Super Giant games, like Transistor or Bastion?
Area clear.
This is a lot more random than those games. I guess this is all procedurally generated. Procedurally generated. Makes me sound like I'm slurring. Oh god, you might have 2 voice channels on an echo. Uh-oh. Let me see. I didn't change anything. Is that better? Of course there's a freaking problem. Audio capture, wireless mic. Yeah, I have and played Transistor. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Transistor is my favorite. There's something about that art style that I just absolutely loved. Wireless mic is active. That's the only thing. I'm good. You might have a voice channel. Let me see. Testing, testing. Ah, seems good to me. Let's just go ahead and try it. I found out today that I have an unpopular opinion about that new. Sounds normal now? Good. An unpopular opinion about that Supergirl movie. I think it looks absolutely terrible, like a CW TV show. But mostly everybody's on board with how good that looks. And I'm like, this looks terrible. My daughter had a Supergirl Halloween costume that looks better than that costume. Has a paint almost pastel style, right? I'd have to say that's probably the one thing that draws me to the game, to a game the most, is the art style. If I don't like a game's art style, I'm not even gonna mess with it.
Here. Need to press on. I'll need these soon enough.
That's what I think the problem is with more 3D, like 3D action games. They all look the same now. Everything is just like Uncharted or an Assassin's, or not an Assassin's Creed, like a Resident Evil ripoff, with just that camera. I don't know. I was thinking about that when Ben was playing Tomb Raider, about how the PS2 era was pretty much the peak of like a 3D kind of action game like that. It just seems like they never got past that, and now everything is about just making games more accessible. I haven't seen it, but I remembered as a kid liking the one from the 80s. Don't remember much about it. Yeah, there's something about the new Supergirl costume that just looks absolutely ridiculous. And then the screenshot of Lobo that I saw, it was just like discount Lobo. I don't know. It's kind of like the Mario movie. I think like Superman and Mario movies just aren't for me anymore. That they've decided that there's a different audience they want to go after. Kind of like Star Wars. Like I've accepted that Star Wars isn't for me anymore. The Force is female and all that good stuff. All right, which one should I do? Cast inflicted daze. I like a daze. Anytime you can stun an enemy, that's going to be good in this kind of game. It's all about crowd control early.
That breathing.
I don't know. I think the popular games stand out more because it felt like Kenra went back to the older style of 3D games.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon.
I'm just sick of everything looking realistic. You know, the more we move to all the games looking like real life, the more every game's just gonna look like every game. That was what was kind of cool about Assassin's Creed. Is I have no idea what being around in feudal Japan was like, and it was actually like getting to see something different for a change. Ah, come on. There we go. No, get out of there. They have a crazy way of just sneaking up on you with that scream. Like, before you realize it, they're right on top of you. I don't mind anything as long as I can get something from it. If I feel nothing, then there's no issue for me. Well, that's the problem with that Supergirl movie. It looks completely soulless, and then they throw, like, a dog potentially dying in the trailer. Like, oh, now we've got you, don't you? And it's like, nope, I don't want to watch a dog dying or a dog poisoned or in pain or anything like that. I'm good. I don't know. When I watch a superhero movie, I want to like detach from reality. I want fantasy and something that I can't see in everyday life. And going back and remembering my dog dying in a movie that's supposed to be fun. I don't know. I check out at that kind of stuff. I thought that was the problem with the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that when Civil War came out, it was like every Marvel movie had to be like this grown-up soap opera spy thriller bullshit. It was like they couldn't just be like a action comic book movie anymore. You know, it had to everything had to be a genre film. Like I could get behind a Black Widow movie, but just the way that they pulled that off and made it almost like this closet poor, you know, women, blah 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 blah. I don't know. It didn't click with me. I just wanted to watch a comic book movie. I didn't want to think about how horrible it is being a woman that much. They market things that they think they are going to make money. Well, that's just it. Plus, they got to have all that social clout. You know, you can't do anything without trying to save the world. You know, that was the big thing from 2016 was everything had to have this message of like we could be better as a civilization and we need to do more. It's like, come on, I just want to go to the movies and have fun.
Where they belong.
I feel like gaming's gotten away from that too, with like stuff like the Last of Us, or I should say the Last of Us sequel. The original Last of Us wasn't nearly as much about the modern day bullshit as the sequel was. The new Naughty Dog game looks terrible too. Have you seen that one yet? The new Naughty Dog game looks absolutely terrible. There's just something about that main character that's just like, oh my god, I'm never gonna like you. I did watch Doctor Strange 2 just because Sam Raimi made. Well, you know what? He has a style that you know is gonna. It's kind of like if David Lynch was gonna make, I don't know, some kind of stupid genre flick that you knew was gonna, almost like Dune. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think the Lynch version of Doom is so much more interesting than the newer version that we got. The newer version of Dune looks so boring and sterile and just I couldn't even get behind it. I watched the first one and it just didn't click with me. I was definitely wanting like the charm of the David Lynch version to come back. Like I'll say this, the new version might be better and more well written and adapted from the books or whatever, but the David Lynch version was just way more interesting to watch on screen. Everything looks all the same in the new one. And it just, I don't know, you can't look at the characters and really get anything from looking at them like you could in the Lynch version. I'll be right with you in the new movies. I'll buy that one, new or old. I just think modern movies have stopped trying to entertain you and have just become too much about social engineering. You know, like I had to take a class on how to spot social engineering, you know, to keep my computers safe from cyber hacking and all this bullcrap. And it's just like, I'm used to that, you know. I've been watching commercials and having social engineering thrown in my face for years. I don't need to take classes on it. Like I had to worry about my kid getting inappropriate messages from like Disney movies and TV shows when she was 7 years old. I know all about social engineering. Yeah, it looks cool to me. Like I like the Blade Runner aesthetic of it in space as far as the story goes. I don't know, only saw a 5-second trailer. It just looks stupid. The writing is horrible. I've already seen enough to know the writing is horrible. Hey, LM is here, everybody. Welcome in, LM. You were quiet over there in Ben's stream today. Are you okay? Hope you're okay. I did like The Last of Us 2, and I think it has some of the best third-person stealth gameplay. I like the cycle of violence story. I didn't feel like it was trying to preach to me personally. I don't know. When I just see a woman that comes in with a fucking cut-off shirt, she's like, I don't know. That instantly just goes to, you're trying to pander to me with crap. I don't know. There's just something about that I couldn't handle. I immediately checked out. What's her name? Abby or whatever. I was just like, no, this is a terrible character. I didn't really even care about Joel that much. What I couldn't stand was how Ellie in the first game was just like, oh my god, you fucking jerk. Oh, man. And it was just like, Jesus Christ, I get it. She's a little girl in the apocalypse and she cusses or whatever. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm over it. It was funny the first time. It was kind of like that one game, High on Life. Have you seen High on Life? Where the fucking gun's just sitting there like, oh my god, we should shoot that guy in the balls. Oh my god, oh, that guy. It just over the top fucking stupid. Just felt sluggish, wasn't nothing bended, just didn't feel like chatting. Oh, well, I hope you're good. I had a good day today. Nothing really crazy went on, and we got all the jobs done at work. Hey there, Miss Bouquet. Thank you very much for coming in. I got to catch your stream while I was at work. I left a comment on that, didn't I, Miss Bouquet? I hope I did. I meant to.
Headmistress.
Hey, there's my boy, James. How you doing, James? I'm great. How are you doing? Have you ever played Hades or Bastion or any of the other Supergiant games like Transistor? This company has like a really unique style. And like all the games are kind of this isometric style. I was talking in another stream earlier about how I thought Castlevania would really fit this isometric type of gameplay formula. And everybody kind of denied me on that and they said they didn't like it. I don't know. I like the idea of Castlevania being like this. I feel like the platforming in Castlevania sucks on its own and it's not really adding anything like a challenge. So I wouldn't mind if Castlevania went this direction and ditched the kind of like platforming.
Your training shall never
I like the idea of exploration in Castlevania more than and like the one Ben was playing today. Like the 3D version of Castlevania, like they don't even use platforming in that. Like they ditched that altogether in that version. Like the jumping that you do in that game, I wouldn't really call it platforming. I would just call it getting around obstacles in the environment, really. It's a bug that's going around and unfortunately I catch it all. Oh, same here. I used to work from home. Oh yeah, it could be better to be honest. Oh man, I hope you, what's going on, Jimmy? You want to talk? If you need to talk, man, you can hit me up on Discord. I hope I didn't make you too upset with talking crap about the Pokemon games. It's bug. Oh, I got that one already. Yeah, I had that same thing, LM. My stomach just felt nasty for probably like 2.5 weeks. Your original channel is gone. What? I didn't. Wait, what? How did that happen? What happened? What are you talking about, Jane? I didn't see that.
Stand tall and show no weakness.
I could have swore you were still on my list. Talk on Discord. I'll start again. Oh my god, what the hell? How could your channel...
come here.
What, did you say something online and get people to like report you or something?
Not that he died from that. Works on mortals, though.
Yeah, that's insane. I've said so much horrible stuff on this platform, and they haven't deplatformed me or taken my channel. Hey, there's my boy, GB. What flavor gummy are we on tonight, GB?
Chronos, the Titan of Time, is vanquished.
What flavor is it?
I have his head right here, at least.
Yeah, I gotta know what happened there, James. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I bought an abundance of cherry limeade. I don't know why. No, it was due to struggles on the platform. I said nothing. I got driven to it, but I will come back bigger and better than ever. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you this there, Jimmy. I'm going to tell you this. Starting over is always starting over, man. I don't know what happened or what pushed you to do that.
Well,
But man, you worked really hard. I can't even. What the world? I'm like dumbstruck that you just told me your channel's gone, dude.
Headmistress lent me the Arcana.
Like I could have swore I just saw it. Starting over is a scary place to be. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I need to have consistency. So I'm with GB that literally like scares the shit out of me to think about like starting over. I mean like YouTube's YouTube, so it's not even really that important. I think if there's one thing I could do differently or would have done differently is I wouldn't go back and treat it like Facebook when I first got subscribers. I think that's how I really screwed up my channel is I got about 35 subscribers, right? And then I thought, "Oh my god, I got 35 subscribers. You know what would be really cool is if I paid them all back by subscribing back to them." And so I went out and immediately went down my subscriber list and just went subscribe, 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 subscribe. And then by like the 10th one down, YouTube was like, dude, what are you doing? You should not be just subscribing to this many people. And they like, I literally got a pop-up that bitched at me like, you can't subscribe to anybody else for like 3 days or some shit like that. And I was like, what? Like, why do you give me a list of people, right? YouTube literally gave me a list of people and it said subscribe all down the list. Like it was encouraging me to follow back all these people, right? So I go back and I do that and then I get like chastised for it. And so I think that's what happened to my channel. And ever since I hit like 280 or something like that, it's just been like pushing a fucking boulder up a mountain. And so I think that's what happened is I got flagged for some kind of like sub for sub bullshit. Even though that was nobody ever communicated with me and ever said like, "Hey man, let's subscribe to each other." You know, like I never did anything like I never asked. All I did is think that I was being cool by subbing back to everybody, and that kind of screwed me. Hey, Retro, woohoo! It's hard, but I have got 2 big videos planned, and when I come back, I'll be doing a Pokemon White and 2 regional fall competition guide, Pokemon 2. You can always change the name of your channel. You can always change your channel, but always keep the platform that's established. Boom. GB, that's my point right there, brother. Unless you are some social media god like Mr. Beast and you know how to shit out millions sub channel. How did he do that? You know what I think? I think he bought that. I'm not going to lie. When you look at his content, you know, like, oh my God, I'll give somebody $1 million if they dig through this pile of shit and find the quarter at the bottom. Like, I don't know. That's buying subscribers, if you ask me. Mr. Beast is a sellout. I don't trust the guy. I hate Mr. Beast, but saying he knows how to get it tight. Right? You can't fault the grind. The dude's definitely out there and done it. So he's producing content, which is what we're all doing. He just has the platform push him. So you can't hate him for it, really. I mean, I don't like it. I hate his content. I'll say that. I hate his content. His content is just pure trash. But he's not nothing to be personally to make me hate him. I'm just tired, Miss Bouquet. Don't want to do anything. I feel that. How you doing, Retro? Are you gonna go back and play any more of the Bendy games? Isn't there like a whole series of Bendy? It's kind of funny that I thought Poppy Playtime was Bendy, and then you had a bunch of people in your chat get you to play Bendy afterwards. That was hilarious. Do you like this style of game, Retro? This is almost like an action RPG, like the Souls games like you like. Yeah, I'll probably play Bendy. Those kids. Yeah, Retro, you're popular in the Dead Pixel household. Even Mrs. Pixel's always like, oh, I'm watching Retro. I can't right now. I'm watching Retro. She was chatting with GB the other night. She told me they were going grocery shopping for cereal. This game makes me want to play. Doesn't it? That's exactly what I said. I thought that Diablo and Castlevania and a game like this, GB, would be great. Do you guys think so? What do you think? Like a Castlevania aesthetic with this style? I think that'd be sick. This is a good game too. Yeah, you haven't played this one. This game makes me want to play Diablo. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I'm playing it completely random. You apparently can choose your build. Like, it's all procedurally generated. Like, every time you see me go into a new area where there's, like, an icon over it, and you get... That's apparently choosing some kind of, like, gift, so to speak, or reward for beating the area. And so we almost got to that we got to the first boss, but she whooped my butt because I wasn't powered up at all. But you see, stuff like this gives you like a permanent boon, I think is what they call it. I missed one. Hold on a minute. Let me go back. Chat filter, all messages. My bad. I just didn't have all messages. Do you remember what a Mr. Beast male friends who transformed a male to female? I actually don't follow that enough to know about that. What's going on with it? Did it like cause controversy or something? Diablo 3 is great. I got the 4th game. It has no heart. Yeah, it's so weird. GB, it feels like the open world ruined Diablo. I made a mistake. It happens to all. I have learned I'll come back and do better. It was my mental state which drove me to deletion and a desire to want to implement learnings from them. You know what? I respect you there, James, and you make sure you let me know what the new channel is, and I'm going to support you no matter what you do. Mr. Beast, I'll pay 2 poor people to beat each other with 2x4 and nail them to the death for $5 million. He sold them out because of that. Cuts ties with them. Supposed to have been his best. Really? What did he do? Now, I don't know. You got to think, if somebody's cutting ties and they're high profile like that, they must know something that we don't know. So, oh, just because he transitioned? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a reason to like sold him out. Like sold him out. That's weird. So like, did he not like tell people he was trans or something like that? And then Mr. Beast made it like known. Is that what we're talking about? Now, see, I don't. That's what I don't get. I don't know what these icons mean. I want to say this looks like money, and this looks like mana. So I'm gonna say that I probably need money, right? We're gonna go this one. I don't know if that meant money. He had a fear that he fancied Mr. Beast. What? I mean, all you got to do is put the friend zone line down, and if somebody can't respect that, then that is on them. I mean, the idea of somebody might have a crush on me, is that what we're saying? That like he thought that he had a like trying to weasel his way into bed with him or something? I don't know. It feels like there has to be more to that situation. I'm not going to claim to know anything about that, but it kind of seems like if you're that high profile, you're trying to do something to save your image or whatever. I don't know. I can't really take anybody's side. It will be the same stuff, but I will upload some higher quality stuff from the go. Jimmy, you're good. Your stuff was high quality as it is, brother. I love your commentary, Jimmy. There's something like there's something about the way you talk that is just like that is my friend. I want to watch his video. Ah, man, I respect your decision, but I think you were onto something Jimmy. Use all the learnings and transitions to redo the Pokemon series in the background and do some interesting content. YouTube, the meta soap opera. So not only is he a pathetic little dumb, he's a homophobe too, according to LM. I didn't say that. I was just reading the chat. But if it's true and there's evidence to prove that, I don't know. It doesn't even really mean you're a homophobe. I mean, like, trans doesn't necessarily mean, like, gay or anything, technically. You know, the whole LGBT thing has kind of all lumped that in together. But I really do know people that are just kind of like, this is just me. This is who I am. And it doesn't necessarily reflect, like, sexuality as much as it is just kind of like, that's who they want people to, like, recognize them as. I don't know. I don't know kind of everybody's situation. Like I'm not gonna like spill anybody's beans or whatever, but I mean like I'm sure everybody has their own unique situation when it comes to that spectrum of things. And I mean like I can completely respect that. I mean like at the end of the day, I don't go out like I'm from Michigan, so almost everybody I know goes out hunting and they like to shoot their guns and this and that. And I'm like, ooh, I want to go decorate my house in Animal Crossing tonight, or I'm gonna hit up The Sims 4, and I'll do stuff like that when everybody else is wanting to go skin animals and things like that. And I'm like, ooh. So I mean, I know a lot of people that probably think of me like, oh my God, Steve's a little sissy girly boy, blah 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 blah. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't necessarily feel like I have to like conform to like gender specific things of like, oh, a real man would do this or a real man would never do that.
What would we do without him?
You know, like stuff like that's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird for me to think that like you can or can't do anything on the means of being quote unquote a real man. It's just like, why can't I just like what I like and just be a dude that likes Animal Crossing? You know, that doesn't have to mean that I'm on like some LGBT spectrum just because I like to play Animal Crossing instead of skinning animals. Like I could never skin an animal. I remember my grandpa telling me like, hey, you could go hunting with me for like the very first time. Oh, thank Merlin, my secret is safe. Well, you know, you can talk about whatever you want, LM, and then if it gets too sensitive for the channel, which is very unlikely, I'll say something.
A gift.
But yeah, going back to hunting, I remember my grandpa saying like, you can go hunting with me, but if you shoot something, you're gonna have to clean it up and skin it and all that. And I was just like, well, I'm never going hunting. Oh, Mrs. Dead Pixel. There's my babe. Welcome to the stream. I wonder if I woke her up, or were you just watching Retro's stream? She was probably going back and watching like a classic Retro stream. She was watching Retro and his daughter. That one was absolutely adorable. I wish my daughter would want to stream with me. She says she does, and she's like, oh, I want a channel. And I'm like, okay, well, then you'd have to get on camera with me. And it's like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, the little mini Retro stream was fantastic. She's even got that adorable little VTuber thing like you got. 10 out of 10 Retro. Quality entertainment.
Flame sigil.
Flame sigil. This is a permanent upgrade, I think.
I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades.
Yeah, you brought her one.
I accept this message.
I wish I could convince my daughter to. You know what I should do? I should buy her one of those things, and then she can come on and do that with me. But then she'd have to talk. Yeah, Jimmy, you've never been in here when Mrs. Dead Pixel's been in the chat, have you? This is your first time chat, is it? I think this is the first time Mrs. Dead Pixel's... I love Jimmy. Jimmy's my boy. I like chatting with Jimmy on Discord. He just nuked his Pokemon channel, but he's gonna come back. So if you haven't subscribed to him, Mrs. Dead Pixel, we're gonna get his new channel when he comes back. Ooh, rare. That means I gotta get that one, right? I did say hi. Not sure you saw. Saw the message. All right, so that was actually a good upgrade. That was like a rare upgrade.
In you go.
Let me make sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, James got you back. He's definitely not gonna purposely ignore a message. All right, come on. I don't want these things to scream at me. Sorry, I'm spamming away trying to. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no worries. We're all friends here, right? If we had a friendship meter like in The Sims, I bet you GB's gummy kicked in and that's why he's quiet right now. GB's just sitting there thinking, oh, cherry limeade, man. Whoa, man, what's that stuff like? Or maybe I should do the monster truck voice. Welcome to the Dead Pixel Gaming Channel. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream, everybody. And make sure to subscribe for more content. This Sunday, on the Dead Pixel Gaming Channel. We're picking Breaker Rush because it says it's rare. If it's rare, it has to be better. You know what some kid told me? This is a hilarious story. I was building a gaming PC, and I worked in this office out in Ann Arbor at the time. And I was working with a bunch of temp people, and I met this kid from the temp agency, and he was telling me about all the problems I made with my build, and how the computer that I was building wasn't nearly as good of a gaming PC as it could be. And I was like, oh, well, what should I do? Well, then he recommends this RAM for me, right? And I'm like, oh, what's good? What's so much better about this RAM or whatever? You know, like it's the same speed or whatever, the same clock speed. It's the same, you know, brand. And he actually looks at me with a straight face, and he's like, oh, well, this RAM is gonna be way better for gaming because it's got the RGB lighting on it. And I look at him and I'm like, yeah, but it costs more just because it has the RGB lighting on it or whatever. Like, I got the cheaper RAM and didn't buy that because I didn't give a shit about my RAM looking at, and he literally told me, you know, the RAM is going to be better if it has RGB lighting. It's just a rule. So it doesn't matter if it's like the same brand or the same clock speed, the same size stick. If it has RGB lighting on it, it's just better. You know it's going to be better for gaming because it has lights on it. Needless to say, I never took that kid's gaming advice, or I should say advice, on building a PC ever. Feeling sluggish, but getting there. Yep, you know what you need, LM? You need an espresso. I drink iced coffee with a shot of espresso. It's like the best thing ever. Especially when I'm feeling kind of like under the weather. Even if I feel bad, if I have some iced coffee with a shot, that gets me through it. I can't do energy drinks no more because of my blood pressure. Unfortunately, I eat like a freaking toddler. Too much processed crap. And I gotta be on blood pressure medicine and can't drink energy drinks no more. But I love Red Bull. Red Bull and Monster are just amazing. I was thinking careful when you said, you know what you need, LM? We know what LM's got on the brain. Do you need to go meet up with your boyfriend, LM? Or partner? I shouldn't say boyfriend. I should say partner, right? My apologies. I shouldn't assume.
I'm not offering. I'm not offering. Mrs. Pixel. Mrs. Pixel is in the chat, everybody. But everybody should remember to like the stream for me. Please, please, please like that stream. What about my thumbnail? Does everybody think I got a good thumbnail? Did anybody notice that and click on the stream simply because of the thumbnail? Or did you click on the stream because you're like, oh, God, I gotta go support Steve tonight. Thanks for noticing me, everybody.
Are you better prepared this time?
Appreciate everybody that stopped in, though. You guys are all awesome. I know nobody forgot to hit the like button, did they? So much for my secret, lol. Okay. Oh, well, you know, I wasn't, hey, you know, that wasn't a secret. Everybody knew, you know. I thought that was open and out in the Dead Pixel chat. I clicked on the stream because I wanted to support. Aw, thanks, Jake. You didn't have to, but I absolutely appreciate it. You know, everybody here could have found a billion other YouTube videos to watch, and you're here hanging out with me tonight, so I absolutely appreciate it. I am humbled. The fact that you would want to be here with me makes me feel like I'm doing something right. You know, I couldn't have all you cool people. Thumbnail is pretty epic, not gonna lie. See? LM. With the feed, that's what I need. You know, that's the biggest problem with feedback, is it'd be great if every now and then you could just, like, have somebody tell you, like Amelia did. Like, that was valuable feedback I got from Amelia, actually. Like, it sounded hard to hear at first, that, like, she was like, oh my god, I would never watch your video if you used an AI thumb. And at first that was like, man, that's harsh. But at the end of the day, you know, she's just being honest with me. And if that's how she feels, somebody else feels that way. Oh, shit, that's tough. You forgot to like the stream. Right. I don't take that the wrong way and get mad at her. I take that as she's just like a lot of other people and doesn't want to support AI or whatever. And it's nothing about me or anything like that personally. It's just that she doesn't like the AI thing and she's not going to support it. So, I don't know. I just took that as feedback and not as like a personal attack or anything like that. And yeah, I decided I'm just going to actually put work into my thumbnail. So, I like that one. I need to probably come up with like a goofier picture of me. I probably need to do something like, or whatever. That seems to be the way you got to do is you got to go like, or something like really absolutely stupid just to be like, oh my god, exaggerated reaction. That's what gets people to click. I am very half and half with AI. That's where I'm at, James. You know, like I would never want to produce a full AI driven video outside of like the shorts that I do. And I only do the shorts through that because I'm trying to just create like a little commercial, so to speak, for my stream. But yeah, I don't really have a problem with it, so to speak. It's because she feels AI is being used in the wrong way. Exactly. But she is correct. It is. People use it the correct way, and people aren't used to that. I mean, that's exactly it. You know, when you have people being put into situations where it's like, ooh, you know, I don't know that I'd want to be depicted that way. I completely get that. But if I just need to create a quick thumbnail for my stream, and I only have so many hours in the day, I can't get mad, you know, for using it. Wow, Aphrodite, look at that. Jeez, Pete. Hello. Is that stream safe? Am I allowed to stream this? Am I seeing that? AI is all right to help, not always create full videos in my. That's just it. I mean, I don't know if you've seen my little Metal Gear Solid kind of like commercial with my avatar. I mean, that's obviously AI. Your specials deal more damage. Your attacks deal more damage. Yep, we're gonna go with that.
I've much to learn from her, I think.
But that's just a quick little thing that I made. I'm only using it to draw attention to my channel. You know, it's not supposed to be like, oh my God, look, Steve needs 10,000 watch hours for this AI video. It's like, no, that's not it. But if I can make a quick commercial that has 500 people end up seeing my channel for the first time, I mean, that's a risk that's worth taking to put out a quick little AI video.
The near endless
And I don't think it's hurting anybody, you know, because a lot of the streamers I know, they're not competing with shorts or anything like that. So I just don't see what the harm is for supporting something like that, other than just to say, you know, the quote unquote art form of creating something with AI just doesn't sit well with them. I don't know. I think AI could do a better job at creating a DC cinematic universe than James Gunn has. I think the James Gunn Superman and the trailer that I've seen for Supergirl is probably the worst adaptation of both of those that's ever been created. I will go as far to say that the Supergirl trailer looks worse than the screenshots that I've seen for that canceled Batgirl movie. Do you guys remember that? That Batgirl movie that got canceled in like 2016 or something like that? That movie looked absolutely terrible, and somehow it looks better than that Supergirl trailer. I just don't like any kind of content that tries to use like an animal in pain or like a dog dying as like an emotional like tug. Like I can't sit through that. That's why I couldn't watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I saw that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 had like animal torture scenes in it, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. I only use it to create thumbnails and sometimes scripts for videos, but that's only because I have no idea what to say and how to place things. That's a good way to get inspired, and I think that's kind of what the reasoning behind it is. Now, whenever I see an advertisement for phones and TVs, it's like unlock full potential with AI, right? I remember I watched advertisement for Samsung Galaxy and just heard Galaxy AI for most of it, right? And that was Apple's iPhone 16 marketing. Was iPhone users are lazy and mean, and they use AI to be lazy and get away with not doing work. That was Apple's marketing. I couldn't believe that that's what they went with. It's like they put that Bella Ramsey girl in all those videos or all those commercials to draw in people, and then they just have her being a complete dumbass through every one of those commercials, and it's just like I would not want to be friends with that person. Like I'll be completely honest, if that was one of my friends and she needed Siri to remember who I was, I'd be like, okay, we're not friends anymore. I remember I watched the advertisement. I already read that. Sorry, it looked like the chat moved. All right, so I'm kind of getting, as you can see, I'm kind of mowing things down a lot easier now that we've had a couple runs. So I think I'm going to do actually pretty well against the boss this run. Probably got a good chance of getting it. This definitely has almost like that, I don't know if you played Civilization, but that just one more turn, one more turn, one more run. This definitely has that feel where you just want to see if you can do better. He's keeping up with the chat so much he's reading it twice. I try, see? That's why I ask for a little bit of forgiveness if I miss one. Because I am definitely trying. The hunt is, see, that's another thing I don't realize. Like, I just unlocked, like, a helper character, and I don't know what I did to unlock it. I don't know if this is just, like level specific, maybe? And every time you get to this level, that character's there, but it seems random. Like, everything is procedurally generated, you know, like, every time you play through this or do a run, hey, Emily, is this Minecraft?
That ought to do it.
I thought it was. That's why they call me Steve. I've never played Minecraft, though. Can you believe that? How are you doing, Emily? Have you actually played any of the Supergiant games other than this, like Transistor or Bastion? It's been too long, sister. Look at you.
No shortage lately of surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to
I
see
know
you.
how hard it is keeping up with the chat, that is. Mind you,
Justice and all that.
the gutter mind out the gutter. Minecraft's for squares. Yeah, I only put it in my title to try and do a little bit of clickbait. As far as like builder games like that, there's just so many better ones for me anyway. Like,
Good
I
day.
get why it's popular. Like, the art style is digestible. But for me, I don't know, there's just something about the world that I couldn't really get into. But being that I'm Steve, I should like Minecraft a little more than I do. My daughter loves it, honestly. She was on there for probably a good year straight. She had it on the Switch. And that's probably the biggest reason why I never really got too deep into it, is just because she always had her game going on it, and on the Switch, they're really stupid with allowing you to do. Um, did you see your stream? You tricked every. Oh, the Bill Cosby one. Yes, I did stop in. I just didn't have time to really chat with everybody. But I did click on the link and sit there for a little while. April Fools! Oh, you know what? I just realized I kind of pulled an April Fool's joke with my Minecraft joke, didn't I? Yes, I have to be in a very specific mood to play Minecraft. That's just it, too. I can get there where it's like, okay, it's fun to just kind of screw around and build for a little while. Like, it's definitely not that I dislike it. It's just more along the lines of, like, if I know that I got sucked into a game like that I really could end up being like, okay, I have to build this, and I'm not going to be able to quit until I stop. That's what happened when Mark got me into No Man's Sky. We were over there playing No Man's Sky, and then for like a week afterwards, I was like, okay, I just need to build. I need to build. I used to like Minecraft, but I find it very boring now. I like clear structure and repetition games, though. It does not suit me. You have to be in a very specific mind. Yes, I'm not. Shoot, it's 1:17. Oh my God, LM, go to bed. Good stream. Sorry I came in late. Good seeing you, Emily, and good to see you, Mrs. Dead Pixel, and me. Have a good night, LM. When I get to Minecraft, I just want. Oh wait. A lot of my creative energy just gets drained from study and all. That's another thing. When there's so much else going on, something that feels like work can kind of be pretty draining. I get that. And that is the thing about Minecraft and like Satisfactory. I love Satisfactory too. That's another really good game that I like to play. But like I've got to be in a mood, you know? Like the whole idea of it feeling like work to an extent makes it to where I really have to be in a mood for it. I think that's the best way to put that. Yeah, I definitely hope LM has a good one. It's very late over there. I appreciate you hanging out. Anybody that hangs out that late is a megapixel in my opinion. Night, LM. But you see games like Dark Souls, Pokemon, it's all there in front of me just to enjoy following, right? Oh, I mean, anything that's a story-driven game for me is going to have me kind of hooked. As long as it's got a really good story, I can almost sit through the worst gameplay loop.
We saw each other, come to think. What can you do? She hates everybody. I hate everybody.
But I think that is probably the one thing about Minecraft that's kept me from getting into it, is that there isn't really like a definitive objective that you're kind of always going for, and I can just get so lost. Like in a game like Assassin's Creed, you know, there could be an objective, but at the same time, there's always so much more going on that I get lost in all of it. So a game like Minecraft, oh my God. I heard you can dig a hole to hell. Did you guys ever hear the song, They Call Me Steve? I actually heard that this week. I'm gonna have to like message the people that wrote that and see if I can use that in my stream at some point. Or maybe like on my intro. It's like the perfect intro for a streamer named Steve. Because it like talks about like doing all these things in Minecraft. But it could be any game really. It's like I killed a giant spider with an iron sword. But it's changed way too much, as well as Minecraft. It stayed straight away from the original. I liked it as a kid style. Now, isn't there a story mode in Minecraft though? Story would know. Is Story still lurking? Story's a Minecraft pro. I've only seen her do like build mode stuff. If you want to watch Minecraft, you definitely should watch Story. I think so. Yeah, I mean, they made a movie about it, didn't they? That's the question. Does the Minecraft movie have anything to do with Minecraft story mode? Ooh, Story should have cashed in on that. Minecraft story mode with story bouquet. Man, we should have got her on that. Except I forgot to mention, when you can, I made a post for you to check out and respond to, if you don't mind. Oh, is that on YouTube? I like Minecraft fine for what it is, but I can't see myself streaming it. Yeah, you know what? There's people that I think like Story are just way better at streaming content like that. As far as Minecraft, she's got that design eye. Where I look at some of the stuff Stories come up with, or Miss Bouquet, I call her Story. Miss Bouquet comes up with. I'm like, I couldn't design that. How did you think of that? Somebody I saw, wasn't it James? James, were you the one that showed me the inside of a Pokeball? Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, Alan, for sure. I'm pretty sure that was James that showed me he made the inside of a Pokeball inside mine. Wasn't that you?
They'll drown.
Somebody showed me that. Yeah, stories of Minecraft stuff. Plus her narration is like 10 out of 10 relaxing.
Whispers.
Like if I was having trouble falling asleep and like strung out with high blood pressure, you could put Miss Bouquet on and she'd calm you down. That's why I think it'd be funny to see her tackle in like story mode with like a bunch of creepers and zombies tracking her down. She's normally so calm, it'd be funny to see her like, ah! I didn't miss any comments, did I? Am I good? All night for reals this time. Bye, LM. Thank you for hanging out. It's late. You better go to sleep now. I don't know. Ben said my voice helped him fall asleep. So maybe I could help you.
Suffer no more.
I did a while ago, but I got sick of that. I thought it looked dope. I'm pretty sure that's the one I saw, and I thought it looked sick. That's the problem, though, is trying to make a round structure in Minecraft out of bricks. That can't be easy. I know enough about pixel art to know that that's hard. They kind of had me pinned right there with all those projectiles. Hard to like get like a good angle on one to start thinning them out. Oh! No! Alright. That should be close. There we go. I was worried about getting hit by more than... Like, if you get hit by more than one of those, you're almost dead for sure. It's definitely going to ruin the run if you were to get hit by two of those streams. That pretty much guarantees you're going to have a bad run. This one hasn't been too bad. Like this stream if you think I'm going to reach the boss. I hate making round stuff in Minecraft. It's too hard. It's like almost borderline impossible, isn't it? Like everything has to just be a freaking square that you doctor to make it look round, so to speak. I'll put in a good word with Cosby Inc. if you want to sponsor. I think I'm a little too small for a sponsor yet. Hey, how about a pudding pop? Could you imagine that? You know, you go to Bill Cosby's house and he offers you a pudding pop. Oh, James, you're out? I have to go. See you next time, James. Bye, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you've just got Bill Cosby, and he's like, no, no, no. That's just a pudding pop, sweetheart. Here you go. Put it in your mouth. Our pudding pop jokes banned if I become a sponsor. That stream was absolute chaos by design. I loved it. That's the best. You know, when you got people, give people a reason to talk. That's a great April Fool's tie-in.
Led the underworld
I couldn't
princess
think of anything.
and confronted
I wanted to
the
try to do
monster
something April
and
Fool's.
taught to her the means by which she may prevail.
I don't know though. I was told that like
There's always
playing
more to
jokes
learn.
and like switching things up with a thumbnail can have people hate your stream. Like if they come to your stream and they see your thumbnail and it doesn't deliver exactly what the thumbnail says, that they're gonna get pissed off. Thought it up last night at 4 a.m. Oh Jesus Christ, 4 a.m.
His age
Well,
is
if you get an idea that good that late, you gotta run with it, Emily.
I need not study under you, headmistress.
You gotta run with it. That's how it always happens. I don't ever get a good idea until I'm like 50 feet away from my computer in the shower or something. Like that's when I have all my good ideas. like I've probably written 7 good stories just while taking a shower. No. I've almost got the hang of her pattern. My problem is I'm not snaring her in my trap when I'm dodging. I think that's where I'm getting screwed. Come on. I have to kill the minions. Sorry, it got crazy. This is the first like mini boss. Hey, Ben's going to bed, but he just boo. I'm supposed to die. You know what I need to do is come up with like an over exaggerated reaction. Like every time I get like, no! Did I just blow everybody's eardrums out? Jesus Christ, Ben, it's 1:30 and you're here hanging out with us. I don't deserve it. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. That was a good one, right? You guys remember Wayne's World. Yeah, you better sleep, Bratko. Benny Bratko. He played boring game, Benny. What is this? Guys, do you see what happened? I've just turned into a little girl. That needs to be a clip. I just turned into a little girl. What is happening? Woke up to pee and saw me on. That's devotion, man. I hope when I give out memberships, Ben, one of these days. Little girl, boring girl, little girl, Bratko. No, Bratko, boring game. No, you know what? He likes playing as girls because he said he was a fan of Order of Ecclesia. What about that thumbnail, Ben? Was that one good? On a scale of 1 to 10, is my thumbnail probably like 8.5? I probably could have a better shot from the game, but we're working on it. Boring Bratko little girl game. I don't care what anybody says. I still think Castlevania would make an awesome isometric game like this. You know, like I'm not saying that Castlevania has to only be an isometric game like this, but putting that universe in this style, I think it'd be great. I'm kind of like lost. I don't know how I became a little girl. Yeah, you know, I really think like the whole like idea of going into one area, gaining a tool, coming back and like it'd be perfect for an isometric RPG. I don't I what I'm saying, hey, Super Six, hey there, thanks for coming in. I just don't see what would be wrong with it. You know, like I get that people like the platform style Castlevania or anything like that. But like, yeah, thanks for coming in. It's definitely been an awesome stream, Super Six. Hope you are, or you're having a great night, I should say. Have you ever played this game, Hades 2? But yeah, I mean, I would never say that they should only make one type of game. I just feel like an
I really want to
isometric Castlevania style
Quit teasing me and
game
help me look.
would be awesome. Like GB said earlier when he was in this stream, like Diablo 4,
yet.
it's lost all its like
Everything pretty
soul. You know,
about
it
it.
needs to have that old school like RPG, yeah, you know, like unique procedurally generated dungeons and things like that. And having like an open world like they tried to do just made the whole thing feel
Thank you.
useless.
Oh, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
It just was not Diablo in my opinion. But yeah, we're having a great stream so far. There's been a lot of people that have hung out. Had some great conversation with LM, Max, GB, Emily's hung out. We've had fun with her and James. He was here. I can't believe Jimmy nuked his Pokemon channel. I'm like dumbstruck that he nuked his channel. If you'd have told me that was gonna happen today, I'd have told you to get out of here, that you were lying. Like without a doubt, I'm not even like trying to say he's not even here right now, so I'm not even trying to like suck up to the kid or anything. I shouldn't have called him a kid. That wasn't nice. The guy, I'm not trying to like suck up to him, but like he actually does like really good, enjoyable content. You know, where like it's like YouTube commentary. Hey, there's Miss Bouquet. She is still here. We were just talking about you, Miss Bouquet. Have you ever done Minecraft story mode? I don't think I've ever seen you do anything but build. Oh, the anniversary? It was great. We really just relaxed, honestly. We got Chinese carryout and sat around at home, which is probably the best thing we could ever do. But I think we're gonna try and do something in the weekend. I actually have next Friday off for Good Friday, so I don't know. There might be a good opportunity to do something next weekend. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks for grinding out those watch hours for me too, Miss Bouquet. I so appreciate everything you've done. Kind of lost. Like all of a sudden, I just became little girl Bratko, running around. Boring game is boring little girl. Benny game.
Over there.
Yeah, it was low, but that's us. That's what we do.
Got you again.
We're pretty low key with almost everything we do. We've been together for almost 30 years, and it's just kind of like, we'll figure it out, and we'll get married when we want to.
So persistent.
Just do everything at our own pace.
Give up already, witch. For I'm a titaness.
Man, how about Ben coming in here 1:30 a.m. like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and like, I know, Steve's on. Megapixel.
I can and shall.
Hopefully, when we give memberships out, Ben gets one, and Butterbite, our good friend Butterbite. I've never seen anybody come into a stream
Is Hecate
as a
back?
troll and then like leave as a member. I mean, quite literally, the funniest story on YouTube that I've ever heard was this guy comes in to Ben, who was just here stream, Butterbite, and he comes in and he's basically like, oh my god, this game sucks, this is boring, blah 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 blah. And then like the next day it's the same game and he's like, this game sucks, this is boring stream, this is terrible. But he kept coming back, like every day he would just keep coming back and watching the same game. Like, this is boring, why are we playing this game? And it's just like, if this is boring, why are you watching it? And it was just like this villain arc, like the villain to anti-hero arc, where he went from being the bad guy troll to being like a lovable member of the crowd, where everybody's like, yes, I hope he shows up today. Mrs. Pixel thinks he's just misunderstood. I don't know. I think there's a troll. You know, when Ben goes to the bathroom, let me try to, I'll give you a good example. when Ben goes to the bathroom and he says, "You better behave. No spamming in the chat." And you get a response like that. When you get a response like that, then you know yeah, he's not as innocent as he seems. Did you get that question, Miss Bouquet, that I asked you? Are you actually caught up with the stream? Have you done Minecraft story mode, Miss Bouquet?
Melinoë.
Aha. I got you.
I had no idea what I was even supposed to be doing here.
What's the matter?
It's the little things that are very best. A quiet celebration is sweet. Yeah, I think so too. And we'll end up doing something to like majorly celebrate. But when you've been with somebody for almost 30 years, like you said, it's just kind of the little things you just appreciate more than anything. She's dealt with me for this long, I don't even know how.
I promise not
I'm
to
such
cry
a
again.
horrible husband when
I
it
still
comes
get
to
sad sometimes, but not as much.
like affection and like I don't know, being romantic and stuff like that. She deserves better. He was cracking me up as soon as Ben walked away. He was hmm chuckling as soon as Ben left the camera. It was like
Tears well up, let them spill.
like the villain. I told you though, he's not as innocent as we
You
think.
never.
I think he
I
likes
do
being the
everything in my
prankster
power to prepare
and
you
being timed
so
out.
that you may succeed where I failed.
We're gonna have to get him in here though and get him timed out, just so LM won't be the only one who's ever been timed out on a Dead Pixel stream. Some years we lit it up, some years we just ain't. That's right. We did go all out last year. Hotel and the whole nine. I wonder if Story's watching on a delay. She hasn't answered me on whether
What do you
she's
mean you failed?
played
You tried to be
I think I'm way
yourself.
too late for Butterbite.
Did
Yeah, I
he
think I
help
am
you?
too. But yeah, Miss Bouquet hasn't answered me on if she's done Minecraft story mode or not.
Concern yourself.
I want to see her in like some combat situations, getting chased down by
Just
some
gross.
zombies. um, what do we do? Do we gift her? Sure, let's gift her.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the
Da da da
Crossroads.
da da Dora. Da 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 Dora. Yeah, the Slovaks don't really match up with our time zone, do
See,
they?
I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared.
That looks like one of the My Little Ponies Maggie used to have.
For me? Thank you,
What
Dora.
did I just get? What was the heart for? What do hearts do? I don't know what hearts do, but I got one.
Me.
Does anybody know what
Dora,
hearts do?
don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time.
I gotta
The
think that it's
siege of
just like
Olympus.
an extra hit point.
Nope. Can't say
Apparently,
any
I
of that
just
rings a
got
bell.
one extra hit
Olympus,
point
that's
for all
where
of that.
the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time. I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally, as far as I know. So
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow.
Am I the only one that's
world?
played Hades 2 so far in the chat? Has anybody else played this?
well then, maybe I should.
I
Thank
kind
you,
of need to
because I
know
happen to like this
what that
encampment.
heart was. I think it was just like I got one extra hit point from talking to her.
Okay, later.
But it's not really. I haven't seen a heart anywhere
Artemis.
but for
Fancy
my
running
hit
into
point.
Hey Melinoë, I just wrapped a debrief here with Sister Hecate. This place has changed
I
a
love
lot
this
since
art
last we
style though.
checked.
I love how everybody else has that like shine to them too.
Hi, Artemis. Welcome. We've had to scramble a bit to make ready for everything. Can I show you around?
I think
Still
that's the
had to
worst thing
notice.
about being on this platform is that I actually do have a lot of people that watch me
Oh, no,
from
I have
different
to
time
go.
zones.
Olympus needs me
When I
back in
was
time for the
playing
ceremony.
Assassin's Creed
Maybe next time,
Shadows,
all right?
oddly enough, I had a huge crowd of people from Japan that were coming to watch me play
Who
that.
are you, headmistress? Last night I dreamt of this.
I'm pretty sure the night where I had like 200 people watching, it was literally everybody in Japan because nobody was really chatting or talking in any kind of way.
Works within our silver pool.
But like everybody was watching, you know, they liked what was happening on
So
stream.
mote it be.
But like anytime I would ask a question or anything like that, you know, there would never be any kind of response. And it's just odd for 200 people to be watching and quiet
Together we'll
like that.
retake my father's realm.
But I'll take that. I mean, anybody watching, you know, they're watching for a reason. They didn't hate me. That's the way I took that, is I wasn't doing anything wrong. Maybe they turned the volume down and couldn't hear my stupid voice or whatever, but
What's yours to you? All you have to do
I
is
don't blame
follow
anybody.
Oh.
We should have played a two-player game for our anniversary. Yeah, but you wouldn't have came on camera with me, so let me do the emoji. The same thing with Maggie. It's like I'd love to stream with both of you guys, but you don't come on camera. If you can't even walk on camera to like
Something to report.
bring something into the room, I'm not gonna be able to get you to stream
Our
with
fight is
me.
just getting started.
But we should do it. I'm definitely down with that. I would stream anything with you guys. We need to find a good one though. Womp womp. Right? We can't do a no camera, no mic stream.
And you keep saying
That's just not the Dead Pixel brand.
the onion.
If we're gonna do a no mic, no camera, meh.
There's something new here.
Is there? What? Oh.
The crescent.
Ooh, look at that.
Revealed to me.
I used to work with a cat that sounded like that. Like, ooh, that cook over there looks really nice. He was a great guy to work with, but he was funny. Yeah, if you did a mic, it would just be weird. There wouldn't be a point to us doing like a stream together, and then I'm the only one on camera.
Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
Or maybe we could get you a mask. What if I got you a mask? I could get you like Naoe's mask from Assassin's Creed. Would we be able to do an on-camera stream with you wearing Naoe's mask? To be fair, I've been wanting to buy one. No thanks, I'd rather just pee on camera. What?
She's deviated from her path. Great Titaness.
Well, then you're going to have to get on camera then.
Draw you down.
There, you just said you'd do a stream with me. Look, guys, like the stream if you want Mrs. Dead Pixel to be on camera and do a stream with me. And what game would we play? What game would be... I know there's a game called It Takes Two, where it's literally supposed to be like a husband and wife trying to like work through being like turned into like dolls or something like that. That would actually probably be like a really cute husband and wife game.
Twilight curse.
Together we shine.
I did die, didn't I? I'm like, why does this feel like I started over at the beginning? Because I did.
There's some more silver I can use.
It definitely has got me hooked where I'm just like, okay, I gotta keep going. I gotta beat this now. I gotta go one more time, one more time, one more time. This game absolutely hooks you with that. Man, I kind of feel like I've gotten weaker. I wonder what happened. It just seems like I'm not hitting these guys as hard. What happened? Come on, Mrs. Pixel. Can I at least buy the Nawe mask then? We don't have to stream with it, but I at least want it. There's actually some really cool masks. There's like a demon mask in that game that's really freaking sick too. Alright, so I'm actually doing some damage to these guys. They get really creative with the enemy spawn points too. You'll be sitting there hammering away on them, and then all of a sudden you're just surrounded. That was funny when I saw Emily's thumbnail. That's the very first thing I thought of. Have a pudding pop! Like, I cannot think of Bill Cosby without thinking of pudding pops and date rape drugs. Is that, oh, too soon? Are we allowed to laugh at that? Isn't he dead? Are we allowed to laugh at that now? I could have swore he's dead, isn't he?
Which way?
I actually heard somebody tell me now I'm not trying to like start shit, but like I literally heard somebody tell me that like Bill Cosby's downfall was actually like a product of like systemic racism, where it was like a sabotaged black celebrity that had his character assassinated basically like on purpose. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of what he was saying, but he was basically saying that Bill Cosby's innocent and that like systemic racism is the reason why he got locked up. Oh, he is still alive? I thought he was dead. He is still in jail though, right? Oh, you know what? It's O.J. Simpson that died. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking it was Bill Cosby. O.J. is the one that died. But didn't Bill Cosby just get out of prison, though? Didn't they let him out because he's sick? I could have swore I remember hearing that. That, like, he got out of prison, I think. Or that might have been OJ, too. Where they just let him out of prison because he's, like, basically going into hospice or something. He was released in 2021. Wow. I am way behind current events, aren't I? Who's our president? Does it even matter? That's the real question. It's like, wow, who's president? I don't know. Does it even freaking matter? I don't think it does. At this point, we've proven that, like, the presidency is just a freaking joke. And we might as well just have Cardi B as president at this point. I mean, that would still be, like, at least somewhat entertaining, I guess, if Cardi B was president. Uh-oh, we got the butter bite chuckle emoji. I must have said something funny.
Locked.
Blocked? Oh, duh. Story doesn't want to answer the question of whether or not she's played story mode or not. I need to know. We got to get the story does story mode.
Every color. See?
What?
Delicate and spun with care.
Did we just stumble upon a secret area, guys?
Thin as hair.
Hit that like button.
And back again.
10 likes? What? We hit 10, guys. Nice.
Burgundy.
Nobody told me we hit 10 likes? Guys. Oh, it's a spider. I'm like, who's saying that? It's a spider.
What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over
That's
my
the most
website?
adorable spider ever. Screenshot.
Nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Arachne.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now.
Oh, somebody just hit that like button. I see we've gotten up to 12. Somebody was slacking. Thank you, whoever it was. Much love. It was the spider that got the like, right? It wasn't me. It was the spider.
You have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear.
Let's give a like for Arachne. That laugh sounded a little unsettling. I want the emerald dress. What the hell? I can't buy any of them?
Do you like it?
Yay!
This is beautiful, thank you.
There we go. Oh man, oh I thought I had 0 hit points, but I have 30. Okay. I literally thought it was the opposite. Doesn't the bar for health look weird? It looks like it's depleted, but it's all the way full. So I don't need health. I don't know what, What do you guys think? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Somebody choose for me. Hurry up. Somebody, please. Anybody. Left or right? First one to put in. Left or right? 1 or 2? 1, 2. Left or right? Right. Boom. We're going right. Mrs. Dead Pixel with the win. We went right.
A root stalker.
Whoa!
Got to move.
Whoa! Shit! Get out of there! The music's sick.
Foul spirit.
I haven't gifted any of these yet. I'm gonna gift it.
I heard so much about you, Uncle, but you're not just very strong.
What the hell did I
Generous
just
as
do?
well. I am grateful and would give you this.
Hey, let me get a couple likes for that mini boss defeat. Come on. I thought I was done.
Little niece, how thoughtful.
Poseidon, god
Now
of the
I'm
sea.
feeling generous, so here, this one's for you.
This one's for you. Wouldn't that be awesome to be a voice actor? That would literally be my dream job if I could be a voice actor.
Yes, recall when last we spoke with your grim father, niece. He never was the most sociable sort. When we stopped hearing from him, we figured he was simply in one of
I remember
the
seeing
rooms
Mrs.
up in the
Doubtfire as
closets
a
of
kid
Kronos.
and knowing that like he was going in to do like voice acting for a cartoon. It was like, whoa, you could get paid to go do that? I think like an author, being an author and a voice actor. Doing both. Being a voice actor for your book. There you go. That has to be the coolest gig in the world right there.
The
Writing a
restless
book
shades
and then
of
getting to do all the
Erebus
voice
find
acting
little
for
peace
it.
there. See,
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Good question. I wish you could zoom in on her a little more. It is a little annoying that there's not like an up close look at her. I also don't really like that you don't get like gear or pickups or anything like that. It's a little bit I don't know, disappointing that there's no gear or any kind of like loot system in this. I do feel like a game, like an action RPG like this. Well, I guess this doesn't really count as an action RPG. I mean, I did get a new costume, so apparently there's going to be some kind of like armor changing. So far, yeah, like there doesn't seem like there's like legendary drops or anything like that to look forward to. And there really isn't a screen to go look at everything that like you've accumulated. Unless that's that Boons screen. I'll take a look in a second. That might be the Boons screen. But it seems like I've collected too much for that to be all there is. Oh no, I do have a couple things, don't I? I have the Witch's Staff, Light Smite, the Emerald Dress, High Surf, and Flame Flourish. Your specials inflict Scorch. Okay. So I do have a couple of things. There is kind of like a inventory screen, so to speak. Yeah, we want this gift, so we'll go this way. Oh no, I freaking went the wrong way. I like dashed into them instead of away. love those specials. Man, I made light work of those guys. Pomegranate or gold? Let's go pomegranate. I feel like I need... Oh, actually, no, my health is full. It's my armor that has depleted. Because that's what that or the gray bar over my main health bar. I think that's like armor that I've equipped. Oh, god damn! That was great. I almost got freaking ended right there.
Straightforward.
I don't know if there's necessarily a straightforward. Yeah, where do I go? There's got to be an item somewhere. Oh, there it is. What do we do? What do we do? We have that already, I thought. Oh, that just does more damage. After you take damage, automatically damage all and daze all foes. That's epic. We're going with that.
These still grow in the Underworld.
That was actually a very, very good boon to pick. I think I need that. I don't think the hammer really helped me last time I got it. Whoa! That is insane. I am just like ripping shit apart now. That's sick. Alright, I should do good against the boss now. I'm feeling confident about this. I think we'll need that. That's an item. I don't need the pomegranate. I'm at full health.
Here we go.
Do I spend the gold here? I think I should. Let's gift him.
Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this?
No charge at all.
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
I might as well buy it. I'm not going to do anything with the gold.
Just in time to face the gravest threats along your path. So may my blessing bring you victory.
I think I'm just going to stare at this screen for a little while. Something has me just fixated on the left side of my screen. Whenever you use magic, create a heart throb. Automatically affect weak. We like that. Anything that's going to give us an advantage, that's going to help.
Prompt as ever.
Like a passive advantage, I guess I should say.
I require.
I have to be more than that. My silk.
Shit. Man, it's when she splits up that really throws me off. It's not bad. If it's not bad enough, she does those like out of nowhere. When there's multiple of her, it gets freaking crazier. No! Come on, I'm not gonna die here. I'm not gonna die. Okay, so run, 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 run. Don't freak out, don't freak out. Don't freak out, just run. All right, hit her, hit her, hit her, hit her. Hit her, hit her. That fire's doing damage. Ah, no! 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 I did. That's not even her hardest move, and she's all talking shit. Whoa! That was a new one. Whoa! No! Get out of no! No! That was ridiculous. Still watching, just not able to chat much. Oh, that's all good, Emily. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that was ridiculous. Snake! Yeah, where's Mark when you need him? You can't kill enough innocent people in this game, so I don't know that Mark would enjoy it.
Hail, spirit.
He likes to watch me take those innocent servants out. Yeah, definitely glad you're here, Emily. All right, one more run, right? That's what this is all about. One more run. At least I didn't get turned into a little girl again. That was so weird. It was like I stumbled into like some secret.
Ready or not.
I don't even know what to call that. Like cutscene or something. Like nothing really happened. You just went through and like learned a little bit about this character. Melinoë.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Man, I thought I was gonna get her, and then all of a sudden she like changed and like I said, once she splits, everything gets crazy.
Then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
Getting turned into a sheep didn't help. Somebody needs to clip that. That would be a great clip. What do we do? Your attacks inflict blitz. Cast lightning bolts repeatedly. I think I like that. Because I like the rush. Rushing is part of my playstyle. I gotta say, this makes me wish I was playing Diablo more than getting through this. Because I wish I was accumulating gear. There's something about finding gear and opening chests and things like that that makes Diablo so much more kind of rewarding. This does feel like I'm not really progressing in any kind of meaningful way. Like, I get the idea of having different builds every time I go to a different area, but it's kind of hard to keep track of what I've tried and what I haven't. And it seems really random on what they actually let you pick.
Mine.
Like, I don't even know what that is that I just picked up right there. Doesn't really tell you. What is that? Ashes. Used for unlocking Arcana cards. Oh, you know what? I haven't found that screen. That's another thing. Like, spending those cards requires you to stumble upon the right screen. I need to look out for that. That's what I haven't actually been looking for those. I've been focusing on like power-ups. So this should grant us a boon.
My father Zeus already got you, did he? Blessed you, I should say. He's a god of many inclinations, but when our rule is threatened or even insulted, no one fights back more fiercely.
Is the volume good and everything? I don't really ask anybody that. I'm sure somebody would have told me if it was horrible. But like the voice to gameplay level ratio is good. Is that the only door I can go through? Looks like it. You would have told me. I know you would have. I still have to ask, just because I've played muted before and nobody told me I was muted. But I know my wing girl has got my back. Alright, dual moonshot, Geiga moonburst, or melting swipe. Hits area, deals 900 damage to armor. I don't think that's a important one right now. Don't want less range. We're gonna go with that one. None of those were really great.
Stuff indeed.
So that little icon above the little portal doorway that you go through tells you what kind of reward you're going to get by clearing out this area. I kind of figured that much out. The hardest part is actually knowing what all the little items mean. Haven't really deciphered all of them yet. What are those little mummy worms with antlers? I want what they were smoking when they came up with that enemy. Legit.
Always come in handy.
Now see, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming the skull means it's like a harder challenge. Let's take it. No need to take the easy way out. Oh, it's like a boss. Whoa! I just got owned. Jesus. That's unreal. I don't like this build. Not gonna lie. Wow. I actually got through that.
I can't.
Compel.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. Your cast cause lightning bolts to strike. No, I don't want that. Struck by lightning. Yeah, we want chain lightning. I know chain lightning's good. Anything that helps with crowd control is probably the go-to. Still not doing a lot of damage, though. Oh, those guys have armor on them. That's why they're... Never mind. Yeah, I did kind of make short work of them. Yeah, that chain lightning is sick. I remember Fable, when you could hit people with lightning, and then all those freaking goblins would like go jumping, crazy little animation. I miss Fable and how fun that game was. Everything's too serious now. I remember you would walk up to like people in the town, and they'd be like, "You must be Chicken Chaser." He doesn't look like much of a chicken chaser to me, but I've never met one before.
No sign of Hermes yet, my lord.
That's probably my favorite line. He doesn't look like much of a chicken chaser to me.
The details of his plans to conquer Olympus is sensitive work.
But I've never met one before. Oh, speaking of Emily, Black and White. Did you see there's going to be a spiritual successor to Black and White called Heroes of Albion or something like that? I actually was just thinking about your Black and White stream and looking all that up, and I saw that it's actually made by Melinoë and everything. So there's going to be like a spiritual successor to Black and White. It comes out in like 2 more weeks. I'm definitely going to be streaming that. I don't think a God game is going to be like a really good game to stream, but I'm doing it anyway. But yeah, it's just like Black and White. You're the little hand and you move around and manipulate the terrain and everything. I don't know that you get to slap a monster around or a giant animal or anything like that. That's still yet to be seen.
The intricately woven spider silk ensconcing the environs of one.
I don't know that I should have came here because I don't know that I can buy anything from her. Whoa! Alright, I just learned not to screw with those.
Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
Isn't that every girl's dream?
It matches
A never-ending closet of dresses?
Thank you, Arachne.
Oh, just mine? Never mind. I don't remember fighting here. Oh, yeah, I do. Well, now you know. Whoa. See, that's what I'm saying. Those enemies spawn. Like, you can get surrounded so easily.
Tucked away.
I don't need health. So crazy with that chain lightning just wrecking everything. Reminds me of the sorcerer in Diablo. Absolutely destruction.
I almost pity you, dearie, all swept up in our affairs. You don't know how hard I've tried to avoid it myself. Must we always have to take a blasted side in everything? But we gods, we just love a good fight.
Specials inflict scorch. Whenever you attack or special deal damage, you restore. Yeah, that's probably the best one. Is the first one. Foes perish in a black. No, you know what? That's what we want. This is crowd control right here. So we'll go to the merchant. Don't really think I have anything I can buy. Grab those ashes because we're here. All right. Wish me luck. Here we go again.
You must wear that veil.
Oh, silence, Melinoë.
That's fine. Need to recharge.
She's like chasing me now. Sorry, I'm going to try and focus and not die this time. Which I'm sure is what everybody wants. Is me to not die.
It's no use.
Woo! I dodged right through that. Whoa! I could have swore I had her health down farther than it is right now. Is she regaining health?
Melinoë tests your will.
Alright, this is where it sucks. Woo! Give me a like for that. I've barely gotten hit, guys. Figuring her out. So you can almost, I think you can rush through her attacks. Which is something I just figured out. So like that rush, I can kind of go through her attack.
Can't right now.
Yeah, see, I just can't let her corner me. I think that's how I got screwed last time. No, actually, I got screwed because I got turned into a sheep. Woo! I thought she had me.
Couldn't do it.
Come on, guys. Wish me luck. Hey, Blue. Sorry I missed you. This is a super crazy boss fight. Sorry. Oh, no! No! Fuck! That is bullshit! No! How do I not be a... Thank God. Oh, that was ridiculous. Somebody needs to clip that. That was insane. Whoa! Come on! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No! Fuck! I just cursed myself right as I said I was good. Whoa! Man, this is crazy. Absolutely insane. No! No! God, no! No! Ah! This is freaking crazy. Oh my God, I just fucking screwed myself. My hands are sweating so much right now. This is insane. Come on! No! Woohoo! Sorry, Blue. Thank you. Woohoo! Let me get a like for that. I was one hit away from not doing that. Oh my God. That was crazy. Stream hopping at work. Saw we live. Had to pop in. Oh man, thanks for hanging in, Blue. If you're still there. Good God, thank you, Mrs. Dad Pixel. My God, that needs to be a short. Definitely need to clip that as this is the most insane finish ever.
I look forward to it, Headmistress.
That's the problem with shorts is they don't tell you the whole story of the battle. How many times I died before that. Like if I was to make a short out of that. I don't know, I guess I could be creative. Just put a whole bunch of quick deaths. And then have that final last second defeat.
No, I dare not stray too far from her abode.
Man, my shaking.
Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress. I passed the test.
Yeah, that was just the tutorial, pretty much. 2 streams and I finally beat the tutorial. Hey, Ghost, you just missed an epic finish. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I'm good. How are you? I just beat the first boss. Like it was either them or me. At the last second, I got the final hit. Absolutely insane. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, thank you.
The pathway's down.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll go a little bit further here and see what lies just past this. Nice, I'm glad you're doing good. You gonna play Helldivers tonight, or that was just you guys earlier? I remember, was that today or earlier? I can't even remember when I watched you play that. Was that last night you were playing Helldivers? Oh, BioShock. Tonight. Right on. Yeah, BioShock is so good. Yeah, Helldivers was last night. BioShock is tonight. Okay, I gotcha.
Beginning descent.
Well, thanks for coming in. I need to find a crew for Helldivers. I just would not enjoy a game like that with a bunch of randos. This is the first time I've seen this level. I've never gotten this far. Oh! Those explode. Yeah, that's what's always stopped me from playing a game like that, Ghost, is that I don't have a crew of people that I can meet up with reliably and actually have, like, consistent sessions with to actually get good. I actually had a crew that I played Destiny with at some point, and Fallout 76. I know that wasn't really popular to talk about playing Fallout 76, but me and my friends got on that, and it was a real blast. Makes sense. I like to play with randoms so I can get them to something. Ha! That's not a bad tactic. Do you have like your PSN or whatever as like Ghost YouTube or anything that like tells people that you have a channel? I do have plenty of homies to play with. Right on. Yeah, that's a Mies where it's really fun playing a multiplayer game is playing with friends. Holy crap, this is insane. I just thought that boss battle was crazy. Holy shit. I got a feeling I knew that was coming. Ghost Pet Shop YouTube, I'm gonna make it that today. Oh, nice. That's a good idea, huh? If I play with randoms, mute them so they can't ruin my stream.
Is that singing?
That is the risk you take, isn't it? Coming across the complete jackass.
Hey, you're up.
I fought past Erebus down into Oceanus. It was so strange being underneath the sea. Do you remember the sea, Dora?
The sea, the sea, the sea, the sea.
Yeah, they can drop and what?
Right?
Oh man.
I heard it's nice sometimes.
That's what's crazy. How does that even get by? There should be enough moderation to be like, okay, yep, this guy doesn't need to be on there. Goodbye.
Hey, watch it.
I got banned for saying, kill this show with fire, talking about She-Hulk. And I literally got banned and was unable to talk and make comments on YouTube for like 2 weeks. But yeah, something like that can fly. You know, the biggest YouTuber on the planet at the time drops N bombs, and they make excuses like, "Oh, he was just in the heat of the moment, really engrossed in that game." It's like, yeah, and he showed his true colors, and he was a racist piece of shit. But yeah, go ahead and make excuses for him. You know how many people I say, how many people I see play video games that are intense and they don't drop racial slurs like it's nothing? You guys just saw me in a heated, intense battle, and at no point during any of that did I feel the need to get racist with anyone. If you make the platform a shit ton of money, they let it slide. Twitch is worse. Yeah. I never got into Twitch. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I get it that I have a little bit of an audience here on YouTube, so naturally, that's gonna make me stream here. But I don't know. I just never got any audience engagement on Twitch, and it was just a complete waste of time. Actually, this is gonna probably be my last run. I think it's right about 9:30. Yeah. So yeah, next time I die, we'll end it after that, and shoot. Everybody that's came in, harder to get found on Twitch. Right, because everybody's doing the same thing. There's actually like some kind of variety on here where it allows you to at least find like a niche on here instead of like everybody being about gaming. Textfo, yeah, we'll do this. Go with more damage. But that is it, isn't it? If you make a platform money, they're gonna make it excuses for you. Like quite literally, kill it with fire. How could that be like hate speech? I was talking about a TV show. And it's literally like no person was ever, you know, I literally said, kill this show with fire. You couldn't even like misinterpret that in any kind of way. The world we live in, money talks. That's just it. Well, that's another thing. Like the company I work for, they want to make more money every year, you know? Their goal for me to meet my bonus, it goes up every year. But they don't want to let me make more money every year. You know, when it comes to getting a raise every year, it's like, well, I don't know, Steve. What do you do around here? That's what I can't stand the most about being an employee, is that you literally have to like, you do work every day and all year long, right? And you get to keep your job, and they act like that's your reward for doing good. That you shouldn't want to make more money. You should just be glad that they didn't fire you. That's been my experience with the workforce, though. The system is bullshit, right? I agree. It's their world, and we just get to live in it. That kind of goes into the whole Epstein nonsense. Just a bunch of rich people paying their way until finally you couldn't hush it up enough. It's like Diddy, Epstein, like none of that stuff's even news to me. It's just like, so what? This is all happening every day. These are just the idiots that we've decided to make a spectacle of. You know, like if Epstein and Diddy didn't have the name that they have to create such a big news story, nobody would even care. It would have gone away already, and it wouldn't even be a news story. But since they know it's going to get you news or views to say Diddy, Epstein, blah, 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 who's on the list, that just drives views, and that's the only thing that matters.
Could make a run for it.
It's just like the whole idea of YouTube, you know, like you're supposed to not play the popular game, right? Like playing Minecraft or Pokemon is allegedly a death sentence because those are the popular games and you're gonna get buried. Well, it's just like if you don't try to play the popular game and risk getting buried, then you're just gonna play an obscure game that nobody's looking for, and you're still not gonna get views, and it's not gonna matter that you get buried because you're playing a game that nobody's searching for. So that's what I don't get about the whole concept of avoid the popular game. Remember the deflating Pikachu? That's what it was. Don't believe me, just watch. Like every time the song would go, the Pikachu would do that. It was freaking hilarious. And then it starts to deflate mid-performance, and these dudes in suits come running out and like try to pull the Pikachu off the stage. Look that up. Look up deflating Pikachu.
It's Charon.
Let's gift him. I haven't gifted anybody in a minute. That's what Mrs. Pixel sounds like in the morning after the alarm clock goes off. I'm gonna get slapped for that later. I hope you guys enjoyed that joke because I'm gonna get slapped for that. It was worth it. It was worth it. I regret nothing. Oh, I got a heart for that. Well, I heart you too.
So frustrating, Lord Charon.
I'm on the couch, guys. It better have been worth it. Somebody better give me a like for that. Oh no. I just lost 2 viewers for that.
Until then,
I take it back.
be safe, Lord Charon.
Ghost thought that was funny. My fans don't want you making fun of me. Yeah, they do. If I get embarrassed on the stream, that's entertainment for them. So for you telling me I'm on the couch, they like it. There are Miss Pixel fans out there. I do gotta say. I've heard from them. They might come for the game, but they stay for Mrs. Dead Pixel. I have 7 subscribers, dude. I love it. She's big business, right? If we could get her in front of the camera to play a video game, you guys could see just how much of a hoot she really is. He knows I'll cut the internet if he's messing around. That's right. She's always like, I know how to unplug the modem, dude. Keep talking that crap.
Oh, little fly, come sit and rest your wings. You've grown so tired, flying to and fro. Welcome back.
Aw, I stopped her little nursery rhyme that she was singing.
Saw you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting. Well,
Do I really have to fight her
are,
again now?
except it isn't
That's
born
gonna
of
suck.
anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you, my friend? And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise.
Alright, the spider Arachne is definitely my favorite character so far. How about we go with a different one? We'll go with the moonlit dress.
Now you enjoy, all right?
Immaculate. Got to make way for more.
I did not expect an enemy to pop out of there. thank you guys for all hanging out. Like I said, the next time I die, that's going to end the stream and the run. So I appreciate everybody that's hung out. Thanks for chatting with me, Ghost. I love the conversation, man. Anytime somebody wants to come hang out and actually chat, that's the best thing in the world, because that's what I do this for. I ain't about to make any money on this platform anytime soon, so friendship is definitely what I'm here for. Doesn't hurt if we can gain some subscribers and maybe some memberships and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's not over yet. If I die, we'll end it. I'm just kind of reminding that this will be the last run. Attacks deal more damage to nearby foe. Your specials deal more. Yeah, I do more attack. That's more important than specials to me. Yeah, right on. Yep. Basically, when this run ends, the stream will end. But we're gonna keep it going. Cause like the progress, it's all kind of like almost like a Souls game that doesn't really have you collecting like an inventory. You basically collect like power-ups and things like that.
Nice shot.
So since I've got a run going, I'm just gonna try to finish it. With my partner here helping me out, I might do actually good enough to get to the boss again. But yeah, the goal in this is to do like a flawless run, to basically beat like the entire game in like one run. It's kind of crazy. I've never really played anything like this before. But it's almost like you're gonna eventually get so powerful by like dying and powering up that like you get strong enough to just walk through the whole game. That's what I've read anyway. I haven't actually played it all the way through yet.
All clear.
Good work.
I never played the first game. Yeah, me neither. I played Bastion and Transistor, which are the like spiritual successors to this. Supergiant started out with those.
Apollo was very kind, though.
But this did get weird, like weird reviews. Like it didn't go, yeah, it didn't go. Like the reviews went down. Like the first one was more well received than this one. You jumped straight to the second one, you wild boy. You know why I did it? The algorithm, man. I did it for the algorithm. This is the game that's being searched right now because it's about to come out on consoles. So I'm just trying to get ahead of the algorithm. Get used to this like a week before the game comes out again.
You just didn't.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But
Oh, she's a chatty one, isn't she?
So they'll support you anyway, especially since you're family and all. And you know I will.
Death Warrant. Random foe occasionally becomes marked if it takes critical damage. This repeats. I don't know what that means. Any damage you deal may be critical. Foes with at least 80.
You have it.
Farewell.
Alright. So I think this is the merchant. I should be able to buy... Yes, I can. Nice. I thought I had enough. I think this is like a permanent boon that I get to keep when you get these big icons. Your cast causes lightning bolts to briefly startle foe. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Compose yourself.
All right, we're back to her again.
You surpassed me before, yet I wonder.
Come, Hedman.
Good for... Frost flames burn.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see this kind of being annoying to have to just keep repeating the same bosses over again.
Arachne can blame me.
If there was more of like loot to collect, I could see it being more fun to kind of grind these bosses out. She is a lot easier now that I've got the pattern pretty much down. I just don't want to get turned into a sheep again. You can't escape that. But I can dodge. I have learned how to dodge as a sheep. That's hilarious. Oh! I dodged right into that shit. Woo. It's kind of crazy how, like, after you've beat it, you just don't feel that big of a badass doing it. Kind of feels like, ah, so what? I beat her again.
Satisfactory. Well fought.
All right, can I not fight her again? Is there anything I can do to make sure I don't ever have to fight her again?
Return to shadow now.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, at least I'm learning. I feel like I definitely did better that time than I did the first time. It wasn't down to the wire, was it?
My keepsake expired.
What? What keepsake? I don't even know what keepsake I had.
Is that?
A word, if you please.
Ooh. He seems creepy.
Pray, who might you be, my girl?
That's Loki, right? Who wants to bet me $100 that's Loki? Or do I not know my Greek mythology?
I'm not your girl, old man.
No,
My name
old
and
man,
business
that's
are not
not
your
Loki.
concern.
I guess it could be.
So it seems. You appear to be quite pressed for time. Forgive this old man his transgressions.
It sucks being an old man. Trust me. I do that all the time. It's like my catchphrase.
That's that.
Is it? All right. Give me a like if that was something you wanted to see.
That song again.
The Underworld plunges deeper than the deepest sea, yet there are such places.
They're so good at doing like a narrator thing. I don't know if you've played Transistor, but it's so cool. Like every time you go into a room, it's like the kid walked into the room. The mushy red puddle on the ground in the corner did not appear to be a dead body at first. 14 likes. Guys, woohoo! Thank you. I love you guys. You're all amazing.
One
Every
darker
single one of
this
you.
next to another.
It's been a great stream. W. Give me a W in the chat if it's been a W stream. Thank you, Mrs. Dead Pixel, for the like update.
For what you did to me.
Man, I'm fucking these guys up. They just keep coming. Whoa! Thought I dodged that. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Farther than last time.
I do it all for you guys, right?
Shellbacks.
Do you have an unpopular opinion, Ghost? My unpopular opinion that I have is that the James Gunn DC universe is awful. Like the Supergirl trailer that I just saw, and the Superman movie that's already came out. Absolute awful in my opinion. I know it's just a trailer, and so I shouldn't judge the movie based on the trailer, but the Supergirl trailer looks absolutely terrible. I just feel like the James Gunn Super or DC universe is just dead on arrival. I don't know. There's just something about Lobo. I've always hated Lobo as a character, and like saying that Lobo's in the new Superman or Supergirl movie, that does nothing for me. I just feel like Lobo's one of the lamest. My unpopular opinion is I still like Drake and Kanye. Haven't seen that movie, but no interest in the DC universe. Too much Marvel going around, right? I'm kind of glad that movies are kind of getting away from everything having to be a comic book movie. It was actually crazy. I drove by a movie theater on my way home from work, and it was packed for like the first time in years. I think the last time I saw a movie theater packed was when Oppenheimer and Barbie were out. Yeah, it's just a trailer, but the Superman movie was freaking terrible. The Supergirl one is the one that has just the trailer right now. But the Superman movie was just awful. It's just boring. Like when you have a guy, like when you have a main character and you know he like fights or whatever, and you're worried about like, oh my God, is he gonna win this? Is he gonna die? You can't have a character like Superman where it's just like, all right, you know he's gonna be doing just fine until kryptonite comes into the question, into the equation. It's just like so obvious, like what Superman's problems are gonna be. Either somebody's gonna try to kill Lois Lane, or he's gonna have kryptonite put in his face. It's not interesting. I just feel like Superman's a shitty character that we just accept because it came from like an iconic time. Like if you were to write a character like Superman now, people just wouldn't accept it. They'd be like, what is this crap? This is just an undeveloped character with a stupid trope. It's just that it's so iconic and been around for so long that it just instantly gets cred. I don't know. Is it like a curse or good luck that I said this was going to be the last run and it's been the longest one yet? I guess for me and the sake of the run, it's a good thing. You know what? I think restoring health is what I need right now. Drake goes hard. That's my daughter's avatar on her YouTube channel. It's just Drake looking like I forget where she got it from, but it's literally just Drake looking all like mind blown like you probably know, Ghost. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. She said it's like some iconic moment or something like that. I didn't know what she was talking about, but like that's her thing. It's just Drake like, "Oh my god." Oh, now we're fighting in the dark? Bunch of jellyfish? Is that jellyfish? Oh! Wah, wah.
Disgusting things.
All right, everybody. Well, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. That's the run. Looks like Ghost and Mrs. Pixel are the only ones left in the chat chatting. Thank you very much for showing up. Much love to both of you. I know I jinxed it, right? I just thought it was going good. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you very much for hanging in. I'm going to make sure I check you out next time you're live, brother. Everybody else, the other people that have lurked, love you too. wins, hearts in the chat. See you later, Ghost. See you later, Mrs. Dead Pixel. See you later, everybody else. Doing it again tomorrow. Take care.